There you go. Look, here is me. Here's my team. This is before the game even started. I look at my team. I looked at their team. Okay, Ornn, not a very strong champ. Kiana is a coin flip. You have to have hands to play this champion. Zed, unless you are a faker, this champ is omega useless. Omega. So the only problems were Draven. Again, Draven is not exactly Tristana or Jinx. You have to kind of have hands to play Draven. So the only champ, realistically, they only had two champions. Trash and Ornn, which was solid, and Draven is a question mark. If you're good, you're super good. If you're bad, he's not that great. Okay? Now, I look at my team, holy shit. Look. Malphite. Good KDA, good win rates, everything is good. Top lane versus Ornn. Malphite and Ornn are the same champion. Malphite is just superior. This champ is busted. Look at the KDA, everything is good. Win rate. But jungler, right? Pretty good. Me, obviously. And our bot lane was just fantastic. One trick pony Misfortune. Nautilus. One trick pony. Right, so even if Draven gets fed, I know the only problem in here will be Draven. So I'll go ahead and play this game. Here's the outcome. Kiana obviously doesn't know what he was doing. Fed the whole game. Zed couldn't get any kills, so he was useless. Top lane lost, because again, Malphite is just a superior version of Ornn. Now, we had problems early game. Draven got one kill on this guy. But then we just went 4 people bot. We took all the dragons. The usual ding dong, as I say. The usual ding dong. The winner's queue. The enemy has one champion and he's trying to win one player and he's trying to win the game with 4 shitters on his team. And that was about it. Draven was legitimately a good player in this game, but he simply could not do anything against 4 people bot lane. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it was ridiculous. 6 wins in a row. Now, to finalize this video, I just want to show you something. 1 second. Okay, so we split league into 2 games. League of Legends, where you just go into the lobby and you play the game. You do not look at your teammates and you don't look at the enemy. You just don't care. This is how people normally play League of Legends. They don't dodge. So I was experimenting to see what's going to happen. Complete randomness. Do you see? It's just like, it's completely equivalent to, 1 sec. Do you see? It's like, it's something like this. You see? It's like complete randomness. Let me just zoom out in here. What? I'm supposed to zoom out. Okay, doesn't matter. 1 sec. Yeah, there you go. Look. Do you see? Complete randomness. And if you look at this account, kind of the same shit. Yeah, you get like win streaks, you also get lose streaks. It's just complete randomness. Now, we go with controlled, which I call League of Carry, where you specifically pre-select your teammates and you only play games where you think you're going to win. Look, 100% win rate. 100% win rate. 100% win rate. In here, this game, I made a mistake of playing. I shouldn't, I had a bad feeling, but it was late, I just wanted to win, so I decided, I'm gonna play it, but at that point, you see, you have to understand, this was like a month ago, so I was still experimenting with the system, which is this system in here right now, where I analyze my team. And I did not have that back then. I was kind of just like looking at the champions and kind of trying to go by the feel, by intuition. But now I have a little bit of objective hard metrics. When I'm gonna perfect this, I'm gonna turn this into an app, so you can just go into a lobby, and then it will tell you. Well, that's my long-term project, maybe. But I think Tracker already does that, to be honest with you. But anyway, you will go into the lobby, the champions are going to be selected, and it will tell you the score, and if you're going to win or lose. And that's about it. And this game I just wanted to play for the crack, because these two guys had a 0% win rate over, it was like 7 or 9 games. I just wanted to, for the crack, just wanted to see what type of a fiesta they're gonna bring. Man, it was good fiesta. I'm telling you, these guys were. This guy got 2 kills. He kill-stealed me twice, right? And I was like, God damn it, that's bad. That's bad because he got it. So he had 2 kills on the jungler, on the enemy jungler, right? And the level advantage. And we invaded, so he got an extra camp. And he still ended up doing this. It's like, I made a video about these two guys. Holy shit. You watch their gameplay, it's just like, they sometimes, they basically flash, and this guy flashed and ulted just to get into position to hit 1Q on Caitlyn. Just think about it. He used his ult and flash while I was fighting Caitlyn, so he can land 1Q on her. That's kind of like the most valuable resources Hecarim has. You know what I'm saying? And he just like, oh, let me just real quick get into position so I can land the Q. Oh my god! And like, it was just, it was as like, picture how bad it can be. It was that bad. But so we can kind of not even count this game, right? So we can think that this is just one loss. So it should realistically look like this, you know, something like this. Again, you see controlled, win. Everything is just a win. And this was again my mistake. I should not have played this game, but anyway. But you see what I'm saying? It's just, this is obviously that there is the winner's queue and then there is the loser's queue. Now, another point I wanted to stress about winners and losers queue, why it's good actually that we have it, and that's because it's very easy to identify it. So, for example, you log into your lobby on Professor and you see like 12% win rate, 9% win rate. You have to understand that the system, engagement optimized matchmaking system, usually stacks. There is the winner's team and then there is the loser's team. I noticed, I was spectating one of my the guys I know, he plays a lot of Aram, and I noticed in Aram a lot of the times I spectated that one team has very good team composition, the other team is usually complete random bullshit. It makes no sense. Sometimes there's like the Mundo, and then there's like Malphite, and then there's like pokers. So Malphite is like all-in champion, and then you have Soroka, for example, who is a healer, and then you have the poke champions. So it's like weird shit. On the enemy team, you have like Nautilus, Draven, Kayle, Thresh, and some other bullshit, which is like Kiana. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's obviously that one team is like all-in, and they are very, very good at it all-in. The other team is like some kind of mixture bullshit. And I was like, man, and it was so obvious to me. I was like, man, that's almost like winners and losers queue. In fact, right now I can tell you it is the winners and losers queue. So you see, why is it good? Because you log into your you want to play a game, you log into Professor. You see 2 players, 9% win rate, you can instantly dodge. You don't need to wait to see what the enemy is going to pick. You know you've been placed into the loser's queue, so just don't waste your time and just dodge straight up. Because I'm telling you, that the other players are going to be horrendous as well. Because remember, like League has winners and losers queue, right? So in the losers queue, there is always one good player and 4 complete cheaters. Complete cheaters. Or it can be 1 good player, 1 break-even player, Batman and Robin situation, and 3 omega feeders. Omega feeders. There's just one of those 2 situations occur. It's never balanced, ever. Right? So that's what I'm saying, is that you see 2 cheaters, you can straight up exit the game, exit the lobby, and that's it. So this will save you time. Because I did 6 dodges to get this game, and... one sec. Yeah, so this was lobby before the one I was showing you. Where is it? Before this one. This is the game I played, and this was the lobby I was before him. I mean, isn't it obvious? Like, I mean, holy shit. This guy averages... before he gets a kill, he dies 3 times. Same shit with this guy. 0 win rate. 44%, and this guy has shit KDA. Never played Lee Sin. Like, isn't it obvious? One sec. Again, look, you see? Again, stacked. You will say, oh, they're pre-made. No, there's only 2 pre-mades in here. This guy is just... why? Okay, we have 2 pre-mades that are complete inters. They're just feeders, right? Why is this guy here? Obviously, to compensate for these shitters, you have to put a good player. But no, it's always like... the other guy's not here because he didn't select yet. But you see what I'm saying? It's usually stacked. Usually stacked. And this guy was, what, platinum player beforehand? But I mean... honestly, at this stage, I don't give a shit about rank. And this was another lobby I saw. I was like, dude, are you serious? Look at this. 0 win rate, 0 win rate, 0 win rate. 38. It's just... like, are you kidding me, dude? And then compare that to this. Isn't it, like, completely obvious the way the system works? Which is, again, I think it's a good thing at this stage. Because you don't need to wait for selection of the champions. You can just look at the win rates and just say, oh, this is the loser's queue. Adios. Because as soon as I logged into this one, these guys straight up picked their champions. You could see statistics straight up, and it was just obvious. This was the winner's queue, and that's it. All right. So again, you cannot play League without dodging. It's impossible. Impossible. Otherwise, might as well just play this, you know? Do you see what I'm saying? This is League of Legends. This is League of Legends. And this is League of Carry. Don't know about you, but I prefer to win games and not get hostage for 40 minutes with a guy who can't even smite. Alright? So League of Carrying is working, and yeah, take care, bye-bye.